The next question that we have is from a contractor's to builder's perspective, how well is the penetration of such building methods if one chooses to adopt this for residential or commercial projects? So, is there a limitation in terms of geography, in terms of type of building structure, or the availability of raw materials?
Like we already have talked about, raw material is the same concrete and steel. Now,
Yes.
whatever kind of construction that is happening with concrete and steel. So, in all those places, we could do 3D printing. Also, we are not using steel as rods, bring it, straighten it, cut it, and then tie it. Those things we're trying to push away. Thanks to Tiscon, we have got the welded mesh. We got the cut and bend steel available. So material availability is available wherever reinforced cement concrete construction is happening. What was the next aspect you were asking?
Yes, in terms of the geography, in terms of the building structure.
Yeah. So, whether we can do residential building, office building, commercial building, etc., whatever you could do with normal RCC, you can do with the 3D precast. Is one thing that we got to be conscious while we can do. Does it make economic sense? Does it save time? Is the key. Now, if you go that route, any building, like a residential building, or a school, or a hospital, or a hostel, or a hotel, all these things have repeatable standard size rooms. So wherever you have a repeatable standard size room, 3D monolithic modular precast is great because it's like a Lego block. You keep making them and assembling them to deliver whatever building you want. So there is no restriction of whether only residential or only commercial or only office, only a hostel or only all of it can be done. Remember, if we go into open plan, large format offices, then it would maybe better we go with 2D precast because large span 2D precast works better, little more efficient.
And do we have enough codes and standards to vet the design and construction methodology of such buildings?
Yes, because we did have the code for RCC buildings. Then the code came for other kind of precast buildings. And from 2019, when Government of India set up this global housing technology challenge, they not only talked about use this technology at the back end. They worked on the schedule of rates, which any government department requires before adopting a methodology. And also on the code, if you type 3D monolithic modular precast on the net, you would see the recommendations made along with the guidelines issued by Central Public Department as well as Building Material Technology Promotion Council, BMTPC. Those things have already been approved from about 2019-20 onwards, 2020-2019. It has been there. And if there is a special kind of a situation, you do have IIT. They were members of the Technology Appraisal Committee. You could always go back to them and they give you what is the thing required.
Okay. The last question that we have, sir, is that in terms of such technology adoption in mainstream construction, what kind of buildings or infrastructure are best suited?
I think we did touch upon that already, Srishti. Anything that has a repeatable format, irrespective of the type, size, and height, is manufacturable, installable with this kind of a technology. But on the infrastructure space, I don't think you can do too much of a 3D precast because they are all two-dimensional structures. If you're talking about a road, it's a two-dimensional structure. If you are looking at any kind of a built environment, which is a building, yes, you can apply. If you want speed and if you want cost effectiveness, I think 3D precast works. The tallest that has been done with 3D monolithic modular precast, I'm sure you know this, is 2017 41-story building in Singapore. Later, right now, they are delivering another one, which is a 56-story structure. So in terms of height, there is no challenge as long as you have a material handling equipment available. Fortunately, India today has those kind of equipment become available already, because we are the third largest market in the world as far as construction is concerned. And our requirements are large and the quality expectation has come in and the speed has become kind of an imperative or a prerequisite. So that's when this kind of manufacturing the building as a whole room at one go, you call it as three-dimensional monolithic modular precast. And these kind of technologies do extremely well or deliver better when you have large requirement which has to be done for better quality and faster. So in summary, we say faster, better, stronger. When we have these three requirements, then you go into 3D.
Okay. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much, Mr. Vijay, once again for gracing us with your presence.